From the previous video, we learned how to derive the quadratic formula. In this video, we want to learn how to use the quadratic formula to solve quadratic equations. Alright, now let's look at this example. In this example, we want to solve the equation 3x squared plus 8x plus 4 equal to 0 by the quadratic formula. Now let's look at the solution. Alright, let's write down our equation 3x squared plus 8x plus 4 equal to 0. Now, in order for us now to use our quadratic formula, we need to be able to recall or to remember what the quadratic formula states. Alright, so you can recall from the previous video that the quadratic formula says for the general equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, then x will be equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. So you need always to remember this formula, and that's the formula that we're going to be using to find the value of our unknown, the value of x. Alright, now for us to use this formula, we have to know or to find the values of a, b and c, which are the values that we're going to substitute into the formula to find the value of x. Now a is the coefficient of x squared. Now the coefficient of x squared from our equation is 3. So a is 3, and b is the coefficient of x, so b is 8. C is the constant term, and our constant term is 4. So we now have our values of a, b and c. Now we can now substitute these values of a, b and c into the quadratic formula. So let's do that. That means that we'll be saying x is equal to minus b. Minus b is minus 8, so that's minus 8 plus or minus the square root of b squared. B is 8, so we'll be saying a 8 squared minus 4ac. A is 3 and c is 4. So when we say minus 4ac, we'll be saying 4 times 3 times 4. And this is all divided by 2a. 2a, that means 2 times, our a is 3, so that's 2 times 3. So it's divided by 2 times 3. Alright, so we've substituted our values of a, b and c into the formula, and what's left for us now is just to simplify. Alright, let's do that. We now have minus 8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared. 8 squared is 64 minus 4 times 3 times 4. So 4 times 3 times 4 gives us 48, so it's minus 48 divided by 2 times 3, which is 6, so it's over 6. Simplifying again, we'll be having minus 8 plus or minus the square root of 64 minus 48 is 16, and that's all divided by 6. Now we know that the square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 16 is equal to 4. So with that in mind, then our solutions will be minus 8 plus 4 over 6, or minus 8 minus 4 over 6. And now for our two solutions, we just simplify. Minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4, and minus 4 over 6 can be reduced to lowest terms to give us minus 2/3, or we know that minus 8 minus 4 is minus 12, and minus 12 divided by 6 gives us minus 2. So our two solutions will come out as minus 2/3 or minus 2. So we've used the quadratic formula to find our values of x. I'm going to be giving you another example and more problems to solve using the quadratic formula, but what you've just seen in this video, you may play it back, is how we can use our formula to solve the quadratic equation.